Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Roche Ball, you guys, and I'm here at work. I'm completely finished, but around 11 o'clock, I'm gonna go back around in my area and do my last rounds, whatever, check up on whatever needs to be redone or done again or whatever. Check little nooks and crannies, you custodians, before you guys clock out, you guys got to check your area, do a walkthrough in case the big boss or whatever show up and start pointing out every little thing. Anyway, so let me just cut to the chase. I got rid of my Facebook a couple months ago. I want to say in April sometime. And by May 26th, it was officially gone. I decided to re-download my whole Facebook again. Now I got a Facebook again because at first my whole point of deleting it was because it was another distraction, another thing to look at early in the morning besides Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube or whatever. I would roll over, get up early the next morning. Oh, thank God for waking me up this morning, and go straight to Facebook. And if nothing was interesting going on over there, I go to Instagram. If nothing interesting, whatever. Then I'll get up and start my day. But I had a lot of distractions going on, and Facebook is something that I needed to delete. But I decided to get it back, but only have family on there. From my dad's side of the family to my mom's side of the family, a couple of cousins, a sprinkle full of people that were really, 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 really close to family. I decided to kind of get my Facebook back just for family only, so I can connect with family only. Ones I don't really get to see often, but I can speak to them and talk to them and have a little relationship with them through Facebook until we have some kind of family gathering and I see them. So it won't be awkward. They can know who I am, or at least see or know of me or something until they get to know me. And so I reached out to my dad, after, so many years of broken relationship with him or so many years of no relationship at all, to the point where I said, forget it. October, when my sister and I first moved into our apartment, October 2017, he sent me a text. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing? I'm fine. How are you? Oh, good. Well, take care. You tell somebody, take care, that you're probably never going to talk to as much. Or maybe it's somebody you will see once in a blue moon. But your second oldest child, you say, take care. And I didn't see that as you overthinking it. Maybe you got it wrong, or maybe that was his way of kind of sneaking in to say, hi, how you doing? But you tell a stranger that you're barely going to talk to. You only see him once a month or once in a blue moon. You tell that person, take care. But as your daughter, I want to hear you say to me, so how's everything been going? I would like to see you guys, and I would like to get all my kids together and we can talk and, at a park or whatever. How about saying something like that? Let me know that you're interested in being a dad. I shouldn't have to tell my mom, Happy Father's Day. But I do it, because she did it, and it hurts, and it used to hurt, but I stopped crying over it, and now I'm pissed off about it. And now, out of all the balls that was dropped in my life from father figures, not too many of them though, but from guys, from every Tom, Dick, and Harry I might have slept with or whatever, or had a relationship with, or thought I was gonna spend the rest of my life with, out of all the balls that was dropped in my life, I was interested in the ball that my father dropped, picked it back up, and gave it back to him. Because that's my dad. And I'm sorry, I don't see anybody else being that. And I don't want to call anybody else that. I was interested in the ball that he dropped. So when I sent him a friend request on the Facebook, since I just re-downloaded it today. And I'm still getting, well, be blessed. Take care, stay tuned. And I'm like, you know what? And I told him, I said, okay, but I'm not a stranger and neither are you. I would have liked to have heard from my dad if he was interested, but I guess I may have to voluntarily tell him, well, Dad, I just made 36. I'm going to school at Cal State University of, blah, blah, blah. I wish I am. And, Tanya and I got a new place. I still don't know how to drive. I don't have any kids. I'm not married. But yeah, I'm living life and I'm trying to, have fun day by day until that very thing that I want, a husband and some children, can come to me, And, how are you doing during this COVID? But then it was just like, oh, I still been sick. Send up a prayer for me, feeling sorry for yourself. And I'm not going to feel sorry for him. I feel like as long as you're alive, regardless of, let me just say this. As long as you're alive here on earth, you're breathing, inhaling and exhaling this beautiful thing called life that God gave us and air, we should be talking to each other. No, it shouldn't be all on you, and no, it shouldn't be all on me. Okay? I shouldn't always reach out to you, and you shouldn't be the only one reaching out to me, even though I feel like you kind of owe me that. But this ain't the time for me to tell you or for you to tell me what we owe each other, all of that. I'm just trying to make it right so I can see the Lord. That's all I'm trying to do. That's it. So, my father, that I wish he would, you call that, but if only you can show that would mean so much. Because a word is a word, but without a meaning, it ain't jack. Okay? So, he had my oldest sister and one of my youngest sisters with my mom. My other 3 siblings with another woman and a whole nother sibling with another woman. So, it's 3 moms, I guess you can say. Regardless of how he felt about these mothers that he had these children with, regardless of how he felt, that affection from your oldest daughter to your youngest son should be the same. Sadly, maybe in a perfect world that would happen. Sadly, that doesn't happen because you might like this woman more, so you're going to treat the kids you have with her so much better, and you're going to give them this and that because of your love for that woman. And the other ones is like, oh, whatever. Hey, how you doing? We're once in a blue moon conversators, I guess. And to me, I don't think that's right. I was watching the episode of the Braxton Family Values. It's when they had that big talk, the sisters, with the father and the father's new wife. And Tamar stood up and said, it doesn't matter. And that's when they realized the whole time they thought that the stepmom, the dad's new wife, was keeping the father away from them. And he would be the one to make decisions. Why I ain't going. And his reason was, I am not going to go if they don't invite you. And Tamar stood up and said, you just got to be there for your children, no matter whenever, whatever, or however she said it. But she said, you just got to be there for your kids. And sadly, we have to show more affection to our next generation that we didn't get from that previous generation, our parents. My mom did everything she can, affection-wise, and being there for us wise, and, just always supporting us wise. She did everything she can. But that manly figure, maybe that would have stopped me from being whatever guy that was willing to show me affection at the time that I thought I was so going to spend the rest of my life with. Maybe I wouldn't have jacked up so much if my father was there to be like, no, that's not him. And don't you talk to him again. And he better not talk to you again. But that it came close with my stepdad. But like I said, too many balls were dropped in my life from people that I thought should have been there forever. And the only one I'm interested in picking the ball back up and giving it to is my dad. My dad. But from the little conversation that I had with him today over Facebook, it kind of showed me that you just plain gonna be the same. You ain't interested. I shouldn't have to tell somebody how to be a man. I don't know how to be a man. I don't know how to be a father. I don't have kids. But what I can do is show that person and tell that person, this is what I need from you. You guys don't know how many chances I've gave this guy, and he showed over and over and over again that he was just plain not freaking interested. Oh, but the other siblings, they got phones, daddy-daughter dates, on Facebook. A while back, my dad had, you know how on Facebook you have different pictures, like some you upload and some that you can name in different albums. He had one called The Ballinger's Finest. So I'm thinking, okay, so my sisters was in it, my brothers was in it, and I wasn't in it. So I'm looking, this is way 2006 or 5. I was like, hey, Dad. I was like, how come I'm not in the, your second born, by the way, out of 7. I was like, so I was like, Dad, how come I'm not in the Ballinger's Finest? LOL. Oh, I just been forgetting. I've been too busy. Oh, I just have no time. But as soon as my 7-year-old brother was born, his picture got in that album. I still wasn't in it. And maybe it might be peanuts. I told my mom, maybe it's peanuts to everybody else. But to me, it's not. Because I always have a fear of being left out. So what? I don't give a damn at this moment. Sorry. But so I don't give a damn how much I always want to be alone. Or sometimes I like to be isolated. And knowing that people were around, I was okay. But I always, like, if people were in the living room hanging out, like, I'll go listen to music somewhere, whatever. And, do my own thing. But it doesn't mean that I wanted to be isolated. I do have a fear of missing out when people are just plain not interested in including me in anything. I shouldn't have to say, hey, Dad, what about me? Your second born. How come I'm not in the Ballinger's finest? Oh, man, but I don't get... And as far as, not having a picture of me, you could have easily just tagged yourself in one of my pictures on my page. And it would be on your page for you to put my picture in that freaking album. He never did. So... that was then, and as much as I want to say, no, it does matter. Because he told my sister a while back, it doesn't matter what I did in the past, I'm here now. You can't really say that, especially if you left broken hearts and you left somebody wondering, where the heck did you go? And what did I do? Why you leave me? You can't say, well, it don't matter what I did, because people may be still damaged and hurt from that. And you can't just pop on in like, well, I'm here, like you didn't do nothing. I'm the type of person that want to know why you left. Even from guys I've dated. How come you left? What did I do? Even though I know I didn't do anything. And we ask ourselves that, women. Sometimes we do. Some men too. But mostly women, we ask ourselves, what did I do? How come you left? What did I do wrong? And we know we didn't do anything. But that question still comes up. Because we want closure. We want to know why you left. Why you're not interested. And I should have been seeking that proper affection from my father and not seeking whatever I can get from some dude. That's how it happens. I don't expect him to give me an explanation on why he was never in our life, because he can't really blame it on nobody. Right now I feel he's pitiful, and right now I feel like you've been probably punished enough. I don't know. I'm not God. I can't really say how to, but I'm still like, hi, Dad. How's everything going? Really? Oh, man. But yeah, I've been fine, Dad. I've been great. Yeah, like I said, I'm 36. I just turned 36. Yeah, in June 7th, in case you want to know. Remember, I don't have any kids yet, me and so-and-so, we're not together no more, yeah, it just didn't work out, some things happened, and, we split up for a bit, and we tried to get back together, but certain things happened, and I left, whatever. No, I don't have any kids, so no husband. I came close with this one guy I met earlier this year in 2020, but, he dropped the ball too, it's just like, I need my father there. And my uncle, his brother, give us better hugs than he's ever did. Because he's never done. I told my sister, if that hug from my uncle would have been any longer, I would have bust out and started crying. Because that's something I wanted my dad to do. You think I really wanted to seek affection from other dudes outside? Like, you really think I wanted these rinky-dink keychain relationships from these wackadoodle dudes? No, I don't think so. I wanted my father to be there to look at this man. And that old have her home by 11. Stuff like that. I wish I had that. I wish I had father-daughter dances. I wish I had my father there to teach me as a young lady how to treat a man and what to do and what not to do. Don't emasculate men. But I had to learn all this stuff from God. I had to, seriously. Because he gave me what to do and what not to do. A lot of men out there, they shouldn't have to teach a woman how they should be treated. We should have that too. But when it comes to the woman, I personally, as an individual, would have loved to know and learn from my dad how to really treat a guy. I don't want to have to learn things from TV or what I see on reality TV. Because half of them girls on there don't even know how to treat their women. Treat other women and treat men. They don't. That's why men, they have this thing with growing up disliking black women, but that's a whole different story for a different video, whatever. I'm probably not going to do a video about that because I really don't care. But anyway, I did reach out to him, and we're going to see how this goes. Whether I have to just delete him and block him again or do I have to tell him off again to let him know, hey, Dad, I'm interested in having a relationship with you. Are you seriously interested in having one with me? Or do you want everybody to come to your rescue and be like, oh, poor Dad, poor you. Oh, you've been sick? Oh, Because I reached out to him because I refuse to see him as dead to me. And I don't talk to dead people. I don't care if you're still breathing and walking this earth. To me, you are dead. And those are some very strong words. I think when you tell somebody you're dead to me, that's stronger and that's more hurtful than telling them you hate them. Because they're dead to you. At least if you hate somebody, you get to see them again, maybe make amends, maybe God will be speaking to you. Don't know. And here I am, 36 years old, his second born, reaching out to him once again. And I'm still getting the same responses from him. Well, take care. Well, be blessed. Well, I don't want to be a bother. Well, how you been doing these days? I'm glad he asked that, but it would be nice if he says, well, are you married? Do you have any children yet? So what are you doing with your life? Or I heard you in school. Or I read your profile. You in school. Wow, what are you taking? I would have loved to hear stuff like that. But I have to voluntarily share that information, which sucks. Antarctica's in that bottle of water. Anyway, I just thought I'd come over here and share that with you guys, so that you guys know that Father's Day has never been really a good one to me. Because even as a 36-year-old grown woman with no children, not married, none of that stuff, I still the little girl in me still wanted that father-daughter type relationship, you know? And when I see it on TV, even though they're just acting, or when I see it on, in certain TV shows, I kind of wish that was me, you know. And all of this, I don't know how to show affection because I never got it. It's now an excuse because now you have children. It's time for you to show what you didn't get. So maybe you'll get it. Give what you haven't had before, and then maybe you'll get it. Because my father never embraced me like I would want him to. If I cried from a broken heart because this guy didn't want to take me to the prom, or he went to the prom with some other girl and this guy called me ugly, and that guy said he wants to be with me, but he's found with this girl and he said that he don't want to be, whatever broken heart I've always felt, I'm supposed to run home to my dad so he can comfort me and be there. My mom did double duty. Okay? And I don't think she should have. But she did. There are things I would have loved to have talked to my mom about, and there are things that I would have loved to talk to my dad about, especially when it comes to, Dad, why do guys do this? And of course, I understand. I don't want to sound insensitive. I understand that when people feel like, well, maybe this person don't know how to show affection because they never got it. But nowadays, it's an excuse. Because how do you know, like, for instance, I never been shown affection by my father giving me a hug, saying, you know what? You did good in school today. I need you to try harder, though, because that's a C-. I feel that all the time, like when my stepfather and my mom was together, or he would come over once in a blue moon, right? And trying to tell somebody something. You just trying to show my stepdad that you're there for us like that you got it like that with us, and you don't. But, not trying to sound bitter, but I kind of am, y'all. And I know I need prayer, I need to talk to someone in a B group or A group or something, or some kind of, Girls Unlocked group or something like that. I don't know. But I know I'm not a fatherless child, whether my earthly father is not there for me or not. I know God's got my back, but sometimes I wish God was tangible so he can give me that hug that I never had. But what I can do is continue, like when I hug my mom and hug my sisters, I give it to them. So maybe God was going to bless me with a husband so he can give that to me. And we both can give that strong embrace to our children. I'm getting freaking emotional. I got to get out of here. But yeah, maybe one day. But other than that, I will continue to reach out to my dad just to see where it goes. And I will keep you guys updated. So, yeah.